Hello, does today feel like magic? Breathe it in, hold it, yeah, let go. How's everybody doing? How are you feeling? What's going on? I have a few messages for you today, and it does feel an energy of celebration. It does feel like a lightness, like there's a shift, that there's more abundance. When you are abundance in your natural state, and when you embody that state of abundance, and when you are thinking abundantly in how abundance is available to you, and that you can allow yourself to be present and be in enjoyment of your present and being in your joy in the mundane and simplicity of the here and now, in anything that you may be giving your attention to, even if it's cleaning the toilet, you can be in your joy and process. And being that frequency constantly, you're constantly creating more of that state. You're generating it, you're completely rewiring your nervous system. And that does require a lot of slowness and slowing down and allowing yourself to truly be aware and present, to be present to the moment and to the unfolding and what you're choosing to give your focused attention to, how you're choosing to be in your pleasure. A lot of these energies coming up. Immediately when I woke up this morning, I was hearing the Mario Brothers theme tune and kind of as you're going forth along the journey and your mission is to collect the gold or to and to be in your happiness in process and you're walking along the way ding 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 all that music and you're claiming, you're like bing, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, got you, it's mine, it's mine. Not an energy of taking, but an energy of like, I'm going along my way in my happiness and I'm so abundant that it comes to me with effortless ease and I claim it with thanks and gratitude. And as you're in a game, in a video game, in a simulation, it's in all the game that you can be in your lightness, you can be in your pleasure moment to moment, you can be in your presence and in your peace and your harmony, and you can shift your perception and your perspective whenever you find that your mind is overtaking things and running the things in a way that is heating up your body or overheating your energy and giving you a sense of restlessness in your body, that you can't be in peace and in harmony and be calm and be relaxed and feel anchored and grounded and feel rooted in your being, in your energy, because all is mind and we're living in it's a mental universe. And then when we're generating and overthinking and ruminating and creating all of these thoughts that may not be serving us, the body gets into a state of restlessness or may even completely shut down and freeze and not take action on things and procrastinate when you have a gift to share and you have to get on it, to be it, to speak it, to reveal it, to share it, to contribute, to let your soul frequency shine in whatever way it resonates for you. But in you right here, right now, as you're listening to this, you know what it is that you're giving birth to right here, right now, what you're on a mission with, what is coming from you, what you have been possibly delaying or procrastinating on, what is requiring your focus, how you're being asked to meditate more, slow down, and you may have been putting that off, to truly allow yourself to connect to it, to surrender into your alignment in the messages coming through and shifting and actually doing that inner work as being your work, as being your service work, as being your contribution, is you being in your being and allowing the disintegration of what is not you so that you can truly ascend. And it's not in seeking, it is surrendering to you as perfectly human and on your soul journey. And what is right here, right now, is absolutely perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Full acceptance and appreciation for the blessings, the lessons, the magic, the how this is molding me, shaping me into what my soul has asked to experience because I've already designed this. How you can start to play with that and give appreciation. Like, what does my soul want now? What does my soul choose today? And develop that higher interaction and intimate connection and relationship. We have the energy of the air guardian coming out today in shifting your perspective, being the observer of the mental thought processes and to rewire the subconscious mind for your benefit, to start thinking and believing that everything is for your benefit, everything is working in your favor, Everything is supporting you. Everything is unfolding to get the best version of you out of you in an emergence of radiance and of shine, truth, of authenticity, and how you can absolutely make it effortless ease through focused pleasure and enjoyment of the process. Meaning that in and being grateful for it, for how you commit and devote yourself to what you know is coming from you as you are the creator. I'll read the description from the Air Guardian. It is change the way you think and you'll change your whole reality. The Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past or that are not even yours or someone else's and see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and your greatness. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that all is not exactly as you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you're being challenged or feel that there is a lack of clarity and direction in your life, there's a good chance that the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. And you can create a new one right here, right now, in the now. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind. It's not it. Okay, to go beyond any limits you've set for yourself and recognize that the way you see the world is how you experience the world. And I go through this in my first Reiki 1 course. It's in write down all your thoughts and beliefs of God, source, the universe, or whatever it is that is your belief system. What is your belief? And to write it all down. And then to say how much you live in alignment with that. Are you living out that reality? Do you want to change that? Is there a mismatch? Is there a misalignment there? Do you have an idealized view and are you not embodying that view in believing in the best, but not actually showing up or, excuse me, feeling that or speaking that as your truth? Okay. That may be a message for you. That may be some blockage here in the throat chakra, as in allowing yourself to be in authentic truth in what you speak, in congruence with what you're wanting to create and what you're choosing to believe. And you can modify and adjust that belief. You can write down your chosen new belief system and choose to anchor in and embody that belief system and to live from that energy in how you're being. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they'll only open up for you if you're ready to do the internal work to support them. It is an inside job. It is not seeking outside of you, it is claiming. Marry your brothers again, like bing, and it anchoring in that new belief system, in coding it in doing energy work practices. We're living in a time of energy, frequency, vibrations, the age of Aquarius, where we're in the golden age of coming back to reclaiming and anchoring in our individuality or sovereignty, but wanting to come back into connection. So on the healing journey, there can be the hermit mode, the isolation, the disconnection in coming back to you to activate your own gifts, to activate your own truth and your own resonance. But then there is the emergence again as you come out of the cocoon from the caterpillar into the butterfly. And you don't just stay there. You go and fly and you share your beauty and you connect and you find other butterflies to swirl around with. And you create even more of a ripple effect and a more magic. So you may feel called to at this time to share more of the radiance of your being, to share more of your creation, and in doing so to find and connect with more of your tribe so that you amplify and create even bigger impact through your being, and to allow that to be very heart-led. You know, observe where your mind may be getting in your way, where you may be getting in your way through your thought processes, to allow this emergence and to bring yourself down into your body in the internal work, in the breath work practices that I showed yesterday. Apologies for laughing in the last one. But the humming breath, the regulating your nervous system to line up with these new perceptions and beliefs that you're choosing to believe that feel better, that are more of the heaven and the world that you want to create and experience. Because on the ascension journey, it's giving full surrender and relaxing into your body, being in your body as it being absolutely perfect, right where you are, right here, right now. What you're feeling, what you're experiencing is activating something within you. and that naturally in your ease in your body, in the harmony and acceptance in your body for right where you are and whatever you're experiencing right here, right now is divinely perfect, naturally, organically gives you your own ascension from within. You can stop seeking outside of you and you can be the source. And I was getting this image of this person. It was almost in the Matrix movie of kind of like coming out of that cocoon and that emergence and coming out of the skin, as in you're rising up and this layer is being removed from you in this natural ascension process, and when you could give complete love and acceptance to exactly where you are. Message from this card is trying to gain a higher spiritual state of awareness may feel like a long and slow process. It can be, and I shared a post on this, and slow and steady wins the race. It is your committed devotion to your joy in every now moment. In the now, in the now, in the now, in the now. I'm present, I'm here, I'm with me, I'm conscious, I'm aware. I'm giving love and acceptance to everything, and I choose my joy right here, right now, in the now. Remember that a part of you exists always in a higher spiritual state. Higher consciousness is a knowing and a wisdom far beyond words or explanation. It's frequency, it's energy. It's pulsating through your body right here, right now. It's a divine intelligence. It is your true nature, the eternal light of your soul. There's no point trying to reach it, as in now you're seeking or looking or wanting to gain something outside of you, just as there's no point in trying to escape your physical reality either, to give complete love to the mundane, to washing your dishes, to completing the tasks that you know take care of you and that get your needs met. To ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical reality as where you are right here, right now, giving gratitude. I was cleaning spaces this morning, preparing for initiations that I'm doing this weekend here. And just giving gratitude for that, gratitude for as I was cleaning, in my joy, in my excitement of what is coming and what is unfolding, and a deep appreciation for the space, for my home, for the opportunity to do this, for cleaning out my cat's litter tray, in the love and appreciation that I get to care for him and his health and well-being and nurture him as he nurtures me. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And in deep gratitude, in process, in the now. You can breathe that in into your body of how you can give complete love to any tasks or any things that you devote yourself to today, in the mundane and the magical and the mystical and the meditation and the being in your being and being in your physical reality and connecting with others and giving love to all of it in pure presence and joy. Higher consciousness means being fully present in each moment. Stop trying to reach it, and you may realize you are already there, and you embody that frequency, you embody that gratitude and joy right here, right now, and you radiate it from you and share it, that it might create that ripple effect in others that we're here for. Thank you, thank you, thank you for still here and soaking that into your body. So other cards that came out were the focus, not to scatter your energy in so many different directions, but direct your energy into one or two areas of your life that you truly know require your attention to meet your own needs. And this is Taurus season energy, how I can meet my own needs through my inner satisfaction, through what you want and require for yourself, and support your energy into that creation in the thought form of believing in how abundant you are and how you are constantly receiving. What wants to come from you? A fly just hit off the side of the screen. It's just kind of a bit bizarre. So what wants to come from you, and to give your focused attention to that in love, appreciation, and joy, knowing that you are always cared for, safe, abundant, provided for, and divinely guided. Not to allow yourself to be influenced or swayed or to come off center, mindlessly scrolling, being on social media. What if you zoom out and say today, or if it's tomorrow, depending on when you listen to this, that you give yourself a day off social media and you pour into what you want to create. You completely give your energy to your focused creation, and you do not allow yourself to place energy elsewhere, and to have complete pleasure for that process, whether you are zooming out to take a break and to allow yourself to come into alignment in meditation, in tapping in journeying, in doing your breathwork practices, in regulating your nervous system and being in calm and being in bliss and activating that natural ascension through your acceptance and love for your physical reality right here, right now, and in your physical body, taking care of your physical body, nourishing and nurturing yourself, and being in pleasure in the now moment, how that may give you new focus in moving forward. So take that as it resonates for you, whether you're being called to stop procrastinating and truly focus in the energy of pleasure, of devotion, and commitment to what you're creating, or if you're being called to zoom out and activate your pleasure so that you may align, receive divine guidance, and generate new focus. Focusing on that frequency, focusing on your pleasure in the now moment and being that vibe. This can mean that you're breaking an ancestral chain, you're breaking the pattern of hustle and grind. You're breaking the pattern of scarcity mindset. You're breaking the pattern that it has to be hard. You're breaking the pattern that you need to see instant results. Ooh, I feel that one strongly. That you can commit and devote yourself to the long game, knowing that you are cared for and protected and provided for and abundant in every now moment. If I had not believed in that, I wouldn't be here making this recording right now. That is a real profound truth, because I had times where I thought I wasn't going to have a home, that I wasn't going to have money, I wasn't going to be able to have food to eat, both based on my perception when I was breaking chains of having to be someone I was not, of giving my energy to things that were not me. And pulling energy back into me was a slow and at times painful process. In committing to myself and honoring myself and my own energy and my own wisdom and my own truth, and allowing myself, giving myself full permission to be me. As a cycle breaker, as breaking the chains and breaking the ancestral patterns of constantly needing to seek outside of you and needing to make it hard and needing to get something, or do even just the neediness, and to just come back into worthiness and embodying it and saying, I know I'm divinely guided and safe and protected and supported right here, right now, and in every now moment. I know the truth of the I am. I know that divine guidance is pouring through me. I know that the way is being revealed to me as soon as I step onto it. And I bravely and boldly make that choice, and the way reveals itself to me, and I can give over and surrender to that divine guidance and follow my journey. And to be in trust and knowing and love and gratitude and devotion and commitment, and focusing on my pleasure and focusing on my frequency, focusing on my internal work and my internal landscape, rather than controlling or manipulating or being overly concerned or interested in and placing greater importance on what is going on outside of me, as the inside work generates and creates the rest. You are the ripple effect. Your heaven within creates your heaven without. I'm here to constantly repeat that, to give us constant reminders, because they're needed in every now moment in presence, in the now, to constantly keep generating and creating that ripple effect. I'm feeling so much energy in my hands, so much magic just pouring through me, to me. Are you feeling tingles and sensations in your body right here, right now? To activate, allow your heaven and earth to be activated from within you, to allow yourself to be a cycle breaker through that, to give profound love and gratitude for your ancestors who walk with you, who are with you, whose gifts and talents have been passed down through you in your cellular DNA, and how your mission in your being and in your creative process is honoring them and allowing their truth to be spoken through you, their magic and mysticism to be revealed through you, through your frequency, through your expression. And that is something absolutely beautiful to honor and to revere. Well, so final card is, how can you mother yourself, the star mother, if you're needing to nourish yourself, to ground yourself, to care for yourself? What does your body need right now as you are experiencing more ascension? Many will be feeling bodily reactions right here, right now, aches and pains, tiredness, certain perhaps skin outbreaks or symptoms in whatever way, perhaps brain fog, digestive issues, weird reactions, or in how you are with food, whether you're repelling certain foods, you're more drawn to other foods, whether you're feeling that you're not wanting to drink alcohol and you're drinking more water, all of these kind of things. I highly support that one. I don't drink alcohol myself and I haven't in a few years now. And the spiritual journey just really took me away from that and that lifestyle, which meant that a lot of kind of social circles collapsed and ways of living and being changed because it was no longer revolving around that lifestyle of like, let's meet and go for a drink and let's go and have a drink. And that was gone. It was like, so let's go hiking, let's meet for brunch. Where are my people who do these things? And as you emerge as the new version of you that is nurturing and caring for you in a higher level, in a higher way, that is more, it's honoring your body, it's honoring your inner wisdom of what's coming to you. And if you do drink alcohol and you find that you are in the spiritual path, then that's absolutely perfect. That is your inner guidance speaking to you, not intended to be an energy of judgment. It's just what has unfolded for me. And I know that some of the most spiritual people that I've ever met do have beers and so on. So let's not get into that there, as that's all perfect in you following what gives you pleasure and what is, but it's in a way that you're in honest integrity with yourself. So it's not, well, within your own body that you're following your own guidance and being authentic and being true to you. But this energy here is of how can you mother yourself and how can you nurture yourself and how can you care for yourself this week in honoring your inner work, in holding space for yourself, in doing your breath work and doing your deep meditative practice, and in giving yourself nurturing and pleasure and perhaps cooking for yourself and giving love to the whole process and enjoying your whole meal in presence and in joy. And that way being a great way of nurturing and nourishing yourself in having bubble baths and putting lotion on you and being very nurturing and caring and caressing of you and that touch with yourself, that gentleness, being very motherly of yourself and very loving. And it's very Taurus season vibes of that pleasure and play and sensual dance, even putting on some music and dancing sensually and doing some belly dance. I was actually doing that in the mirror myself this morning. Mirror work is so profound as a way of mothering yourself also and speaking to yourself as the mother that you would like to be to yourself in inner parenting. And also, so this is the self, the mothering, but also knowing that you are provided for, you are cared for, you're nurtured, you're loved, you are safe, you are adored. You are being asked to focus on that pleasure and to focus your devotion and commitment to your creative process and to what is coming from you. Drown out the outside noise, come off social media, be in your energy, care for you, and let all be revealed to you. Take action from your vibe and watch the beautiful resonance of that come back around and meet and match up to you as more of your heaven on earth in abundance and health and harmony and peace and love and truth and joy and prosperity and wealth and happy success. Success is coming in. There is a huge shift this weekend in the energy of the new moon in Taurus. I'm feeling a lot of abundance, prosperity, wealth, that through your pleasure and your play and fun and your inner expansion, you're attracting in and magnetizing more of that frequency to you and attracting and magnetizing wealth codes, the abundance, prosperity, being in receptivity, in allowing yourself to receive, being in that divine feminine energy as you are in the energy of receiving, so you do receive. And less is more in terms of your action. It's more your work on your inner being and taking action from that alignment. You create a much more powerful effect. You create more impact. You add more value. You enjoy the process. You're in your frequency of joy in your being and doing. And you already have everything. It's already here. that what you're wanting or craving or desiring, if you're in that energy, give up the attachment to it. Let it go in the knowing that the reason why you're feeling that pull or that draw or wanting or needing or something is because on a future timeline, a version of you who has that already exists and you're tapping into and seeing snippets of that. So knowing that it already exists, how does that help you relax in your body, be in your pleasure, and commit to process, enjoy right here, right now? That it's all unfolding perfectly for you. So excited for you. Please drop the comment. Let me know if this is resonating for you. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And see you in the next one. That's it.